If you're a dirt biker, you know the importance of keeping your bike in good working order. One common issue that riders experience is stalling when they put their bike in gear. There can be several reasons why this happens, but understanding the causes can help you get your bike back up and running smoothly. In this video, we'll take a look at some of the most common reasons why dirt bikes stall when shifted into gear, as well as some tips on how to address the issue. So why does my dirt bike stall when I put it in gear? As I said, there are several reasons why dirt bikes stall when shifted into gear. Some of them include the following. Number 1, clutch problems. The clutch is one of the most important components of a dirt bike. When there are issues with the clutch, it can make shifting difficult or impossible. If your bike stalls whenever you shift gears, this might be an indication that something's wrong with the clutch. The next time it happens, check to see if the engine revs up when you pull in the clutch lever. If it does, there could be something wrong with your clutch disc or pads. Number 2, dirty air filter. A dirt bike's air filter is designed to prevent dirt and other debris from entering the engine while still providing ample airflow. However, if this component gets clogged up with grime, that might make it difficult for air to flow through the engine. When this happens, your bike will have a tough time getting started or staying at idle. If you think that the dirty air filter is causing your dirt bike to stall when shifted into gear, check out our video on how to clean it in the description below. Number 3, dirty carburetor. The carburetor is another common reason why dirt bikes stall when shifted into gear. If there are grime, dirt, or debris in this area, it can make it difficult for fuel to be properly atomized before being provided to the engine. When this occurs, you'll notice that your bike has trouble getting started and will often stumble when shifting gears. If you think that your carburetor is causing stalling, check out our video on how to remove the bowl and clean it in the description below. Number 4, leaking fuel line. A leaky fuel line can make it difficult for dirt bikes to run properly. This is because the engine won't be getting enough gas when it's time to go. And there might even be an overflow if the leak is severe. A leaking fuel line can cause dirt bikes to stall when shifted into gear. Not only that, but it'll happen often and will sometimes take a long time before the issue is resolved, since you probably won't notice the problem right away. If you think that this may be causing the problem, check out our video on how to replace the fuel line with a new one in the description below. Number 5, faulty spark plug. A faulty spark plug can cause your dirt bike to stall after being shifted into gear. This problem occurs when there's a break in the current from the coil. When this happens, it'll be difficult for bikes to start up properly, and will often struggle when shifting gears. If you suspect that a faulty spark plug is causing stalling, check out our video on how to replace it in the description below. So how can you tell if the problem is with the engine or the transmission of your dirt bike? You can tell by observing the symptoms. For example, if your bike stalls while shifting into first gear but not any other gears, it's probably because the engine is having an issue. On the other hand, if you can't get your bike to start or stay running before shifting gears, this could be due to a transmission problem. How do you fix dirt bikes that stall when shifted into gear? The first thing you should do is check all of your filters to ensure that they're clean. If there's a lot of grime or debris in the air filter, air intake, fuel line, or anywhere else on your bike, it might be making your dirt bike stall when shifted into gear due to obstructions. After you've checked all the filters on your dirt bike, you should clean out any junk from your carburetor and fuel tank. If there are a lot of grime or debris in these areas, like rust, it could make shifting into gears difficult or impossible. Cleaning out these components will get rid of any problems that may be causing stalling when shifting into gear. If this doesn't solve the problem, take a look at your spark plug and replace it if needed. You can find our video on how to do that in the description below. If you still have an issue with stalling after all of this, it could be because there's a mechanical problem with your dirt bike transmission or engine itself. If this is the case, it's best to bring your bike to a professional who can diagnose the problem for you. Does stalling damage the motorcycle engine? Stalling frequently when shifting into gear won't damage your dirt bike's engine or transmission, but it can make riding extremely frustrating. With that said, stalling can become a safety issue when you are in, let's say, traffic. This is because some drivers can misinterpret what you are trying to do and might try to pass you when you're in the wrong gear. This could result in a serious accident that may not only damage your dirt bike, but also put the lives of others on the road and yours at risk. So just because it does not necessarily affect the engine or the transmission, it can still damage your bike and put you and others at risk. My final thoughts. Dirt bikes stall for different reasons. There could even be a combination of reasons that your bike stalls in different situations. The best way to pinpoint the problem is through process of elimination. Take a look at all the reasons listed above and see if any one of them stands out as being problematic for you. If not, go from there until you have solved the issue. In this video, we tried to cover the most common causes for this problem.